Good day, St. Maarten. I'm Yesenia Lázaro.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome back to another edition of St. Maarten NEWSDESK.
Brought to you by TV15.
We bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Let's dive into our top headlines. NAPB Police Union welcomes progress, calls for completion of outstanding justice commitments. The NAPB Police Union has acknowledged steps taken by the Ministry of Justice to address long-standing issues affecting justice personnel, but says key commitments remain unfinished. In a statement issued Monday, the union recognized recent actions under Minister the Honorable Natalie Tacklin, while stressing that critical matters are still unresolved. These include retroactive overtime payments, jubilee payments, and the full completion of Phase 1 of the placement process, delays that the union says continue to impact workers' financial stability and morale. NAPB also stressed disappointment over the ministry's Justice Fruit video released in late December, noting that while it may have been well intended, it was discouraging for members still awaiting finalized national decrees. The union emphasized the urgency of completing Phase 1 and moving into Phase 2, which addresses decree corrections and enables retroactive payments dating back to October 10, 2010. While remaining open to dialogue, NAPB made clear that justice personnel expect concrete results, clear timelines, and transparency, stating it will continue to press for full fulfillment of all commitments. Mayor submits advice on short-term labor contracts to Honorable Minister Brug. The Social Economic Council, known as SER, has formally submitted its advice on proposed amendments to Book 7, Title 10 of the Civil Code, addressing the use of short-term labor contracts in St. Maarten. The advice was presented on Friday, December 19th, to Honorable Brian Brug, Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, by SER Policy Advisor Jamie Morillon, on behalf of the SER Chairman Harlek Duran, and accompanied by Secretary General Gerard Richardson. The recommendation stemmed from a request first made in April 2023 and followed extensive consultations with stakeholders. Consensus was reached on December 18th. In its advice, the SER highlighted concerns over the misuse of fixed-term contracts, noting that workers are frequently kept on successive short-term agreements for jobs that are permanent and structural in nature rather than genuinely temporary. The Council emphasized that addressing this practice is essential to strengthening labor protections and improving working conditions. The SER expressed confidence that, with timely and decisive action, the proposed legislative changes can contribute to a fairer and more sustainable labor market in St. Maarten. Brian Deher says extending the yachting season is St. Maarten's key challenge. St. Maarten's marinas are once again full as the Caribbean winter season gets underway. But according to Brian Deher, the real challenge is not attracting yachts for peak season, it's keeping them longer. Deher, Executive Vice President and Head of Global Marina Operations at IGY Marinas, says St. Maarten remains a top winter home port thanks to its location near St. Bart's and strong marine infrastructure. However, increased competition from new marinas in the region means yachts are now spread across more destinations. About 380 to 400 large yachts visit the Northeast Caribbean each winter, Deher noted. The goal now is to turn a 4 to 6 month season into 7 to 9 months by retaining yachts into the shoulder season. He highlighted ongoing collaboration between the St. Maarten Maritime Trades Association, government, and private partners to improve infrastructure, expand shipyard services, and promote events that encourage longer stays. Deher stressed that continued dialogue is critical, pointing to the Bahamas as an example where poor consultation led to reduced yacht visits. With cooperation and smart planning, he believes St. Maarten can continue to grow its yachting sector and strengthen its wider economy. A dramatic turn of events in Venezuela is sending shockwaves well beyond South America. Today, we look at what has happened, what is being said in Washington, and why the Caribbean is watching closely. But first, here's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's it for your Sunshine Report. It was brought to you by the Met Department of St. Maarten. Stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
At Talon, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by St. Maarten for St. Maarten.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Maarten?
All right, let's go. Go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
I am Karim Tulen, co-founder of Carib Assist Pro. Our goal is to help busy professionals, elderly, housewife, local, tourists, practically anybody that needs assistance in the day-to-day chores.
We have different services like groceries, do your shopping, and also run your errands. We can provide transportation services for all members of the family, whether it's you on commute or getting the kids to school. House activities and house services that include pet sitting. All of these let us take off your hands and let us make those reservations so you don't have to stress about having a good time.
So you can have less stress and more free time. Through our discretion, we make an impression.
Tzu Chi assists 160 families in final cul-de-sac relief for 2025. The Buddhist Compassion Relief Tzu Chi Foundation provided food and essential items to 160 families during its final cul-de-sac relief distribution of 2025, benefiting an estimated 480 people. Held on December 28 at the Tzu Chi Center, the distribution marked more than 2 years of continuous monthly support to the community. Families received rice, cooking oil, dry peas, pasta, and Christmas cookies. A team of 28 volunteers supported the activity. Despite personal challenges, recipients donated $266 back to Tzu Chi, reflecting gratitude and a spirit of giving. Throughout 2025, Tzu Chi assisted 1,934 families, reaching over 6,100 individuals island-wide. The foundation says it will review needs and continue offering compassionate support in 2026. Art Rap Foundation opens call for Echoes of the Islands Artist Residency. The Art Rap Foundation has opened applications for Echoes of the Islands, from stories to archives, a 6-week contemporary art residency running from February 1st to March 15th in Aruba. The residency will take place at Zeer Trappies Art House and invites emerging artists from the Dutch Caribbean to explore the legacies of slavery and colonial history through research-based artistic practice. Participants are encouraged to treat memory as a living process, transforming inherited stories into contemporary creative archives. The program provides accommodation and workspace, curatorial support, access to local archives and community contexts, opportunities for artistic exchange, and a final public presentation. Airfare, travel insurance, and materials and food vouchers are also included. Artists based in or connected to Aruba, Curaçao, Bonaire, St. Maarten, Saba, and St. Eustatius are eligible to apply, working in visual art, performance, sound, video, or interdisciplinary practices. The application deadline is January 24th, 2026. Interested artists can request an application form via QR code, WhatsApp number 297-560-2727, or email artrapfoundation@gmail.com. The residency is supported by Cultuurfonds Caribisch Gebied through the DNB funds.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Maarten is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights gives us power, our responsibilities makes us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road.
Hi, my name is Mark Johnston from the Jewel Cottage and the Cottage Club Hotel and Sailor. I use Cab Assist in St. Maarten for all my shopping needs, and they provide me great service and they deliver everything in perfect condition and on time.
Today on our NEWSDESK feature story, we take a deeper look at the issues shaping life, policy and progress across our island and the region. Our feature asks a guiding question. It breaks down the complexities behind major decisions, community concerns, and long-term developments that affect our environment, our economy, and the way we live. Our feature explores not only what is happening, but why it matters and what it could mean for St. Maarten's future.
Today's featured story continues our focus on a dramatic and rapidly unfolding situation in Venezuela, one that is drawing international attention and raising serious questions across the Caribbean. Over the weekend, Nicolas Maduro and his wife were captured by U.S. forces during a military operation in Caracas. On Monday, the deposed Venezuelan leader made his first appearance in a federal court in New York, where both he and his wife pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. Following the operation, U.S. President Donald Trump made a series of striking statements, telling reporters that the United States is now in charge of Venezuela and would temporarily run the country for an unspecified period of time. He also suggested that Cuba is ready to fall, language that has intensified global concern over the scope and direction of U.S. policy in the region. In Caracas, Venezuela's Supreme Court described Maduro's removal as a kidnapping and directed Vice President Delcy Rodriguez to assume leadership. She has since been sworn in as interim president, becoming the face of a transitional government amid deep political uncertainty. U.S. officials have provided additional details about the operation. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said Maduro and his wife were unaware of the raid until just minutes before U.S. troops arrived, emphasizing what he described as operational precision and secrecy. According to U.S. authorities, nearly 200 American forces were involved in the Caracas operation. The developments have triggered international reactions. China has condemned the U.S. action as what it called hegemonic bullying, while questions have been raised in Washington over whether congressional authorization was required. Senate Majority Leader John Thune said he believed the administration acted within its authority arguing that preventing drug trafficking into the United States remains a core national interest. Meanwhile, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security confirmed that deportation flights to Venezuela have not been suspended, even as temporary protected status for more than 500,000 Venezuelans has been canceled, another sign of tightening U.S. policy toward the country. For the Caribbean, these events matter deeply. Venezuela is geographically close, economically linked, and historically intertwined with the region. Sudden political upheaval, especially involving direct U.S. military action, raises concerns about migration flows, regional security, energy markets, and diplomatic stability. While no Caribbean governments have been directly implicated or named in connection with the operation, the rhetoric surrounding it places the region closer to global power dynamics than at any time in recent years. Small states in particular are watching closely, aware that shifts of this magnitude rarely remain contained within national borders. As Venezuela enters a new and uncertain chapter under interim leadership, the situation remains fluid. Court proceedings in the United States continue. Diplomatic tensions are rising, and regional leaders are weighing their responses carefully. What is clear is this: Venezuela's crisis is no longer just a domestic matter. It's now a regional and international issue, one that will continue to shape conversations across the Caribbean in the days and weeks ahead.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV15 and then across our social media platforms. I'm Elsa Lawrence.
And I'm Yesenia Lázaro. Wish you an amazing evening. See you tomorrow.
Keep them friendly.